Hi guys, welcome to Infamous 5. On Speak for Change, one of our colleagues has posted an article where he has basically written about this incident that happened in Morocco where an imam called Zamzami, he has declared necrophilia as halal. Now,
is declared a fatwa.
Fatwas that necrophilia is halal. Now, what is necrophilia? If any one of you
necrophilia is the act of having intercourse or any sexual acts with a dead person, dead body,
or being attracted to a dead corpse.
Wife.
Now, if a normal person like me would listen to that, if a
no.
normal person like me would actually listen to that fatwa, I would consider that imam a bit
Kiki.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. You see, Islam is the most beautiful religion. It is just portrayed by certain Muslims, the so-called Muslims, in a manner that just gives it a bad image.
It's just not a religion, I see. I think that it's a whole code of life, you know, how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And no religion, in my opinion, be it Islam or any other religion, unless it's involving into some satanic, you know, like things, I would say that no religion would actually preach or say that necrophilia or having that sexual act with a dead body is actually permissible, allowed, or for that matter is okay.
You know, he even said that because you are in a marriage, a man and a woman are in a marriage, so even if the female dies, you still are, you know, married, and you can still, I mean,
who declared him as an imam in the first place?
He basically says that, you know, even if you're in a marriage and your wife has actually deceased, what basically you can do is you can give the corpse a bath and you can indulge in sexual, you know, relation despite because you're technically married to the wife. That, in my opinion, is just complete absurd piece of news. And even if it was a fatwa, which means that it's a legal declaration saying that it's all right in Islam, I think that kind of fatwa is...
And this is not just the first time, the first
people
fatwa.
Just go about and give away
There was
fatwas.
another incident in Morocco where a girl, a 16-year-old girl, committed suicide because she was forced to marry her rapist. And then again you see this second news coming out from Morocco.
Basically things like these, they only put Islam and other religions if they're in a really bad light. And that's when people develop things or phobias like Islamophobia.
But then Nida, my question here is that who has declared him imam in first place, right? And even if he was declared and if he's done some wrong act or he's given a wrong fatwa, then isn't it the duty of Muslims living in that country or living in any other part of the country to actually question him and ask him what the credit?
In Morocco haven't said anything.
I don't think he's been
right here we are to declare very openly that any such fatwa is not there in Islam.
He says he proves it from the Holy Quran.
That is just complete, I would say he's probably deranged.
I mean, he passed out a fatwa. Who would be so sensible to actually implement it?
Hibah, I mean, you have seen cases in Karachi only happening where this psycho who's later on said he has some mental problem. He was doing the same, right? Except the only difference was that he wasn't doing it to his dead wife, he was doing it to everyone else's wife, sister,
and it's
daughter,
a mental disease. Necrophilia is a known acceptance.
It is not a normal state.
It
has to be out of disgustingness and God knows what.
It's an unstable mental condition. That is why it's called, you know, a condition. It's a disease. And no religion, again, like I stressed upon before,
not just Islam, I'm sure even Christianity or
no
Hinduism
would
or
do such a
Buddhism
thing
or any
like
other
that.
religion would not be.
They wouldn't allow in any religion like
so
something
yeah,
like
I think the only point of doing this show was to actually make you guys aware of what all is happening in the name of Islam. And why aren't you and me as Muslims or be any part of, not actually, you know, not any other, but you and me as Muslims, why don't we question such imams and ask for their credibility and who gave them the right to actually pass on this fatwa, right?
Yeah.
And also there's one more thing that I would like to add is that the people, you know, on a regular basis, they take out of context references from religion and then they try to assert themselves in a place of higher moral ground. They say that I'm all knowledgeable, I know in falana verse it says falana. Bhai, pehle you go a little before, see in what context that phrase or that, you know, verse is being declared or used.
Right, and you can't take out of context. You have all the religious books to you, the biggest one being the Holy Quran. Just open it and read it. We're all aware, we're all educated. You know, just read it and find it out for yourself. Just don't listen to anything and everything that a person says.
I mean, if you can read the Quran and read it,
yes,
you can go on your own guidance on
than
it.
The Quran,
and also do not leave your common sense. I mean, you have
think about it
brain,
before.
think about it, use your logic, and then say, something like that, do question.
Right. That's exactly how I wanted it. Please, 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 it's a request, start questioning. Do not just accept something because it's happening in the society.
And just because somebody else has said it or declared it.
And on this note, we'll bring this program to an end. Please do share your comments with us and spread this message as much as possible.
Thank you.